Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 188th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality Too. I am your host, Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to Sigwe, and here is our community or platform where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Yes, that's how we roll here, and it's very impactful. So I really want you to follow us, so that you can see what we do here. And when you come in, I bet you going will be very, very difficult. So before I proceed, I will kindly ask that you subscribe, like, share to your friends and contact, and actually click on the notification button so that you will know when next my video drops. Yes. To my subscribers and returning subscribers, all I can say is thank you so much, my ardent admirers and my family worldwide. I love you all, you know that. So today I'll be speaking on the topic, old man's secret lessons. Old man's secret lessons, I specifically and intentionally decided to bring up these 7 secret lessons of an old man because you may not have opportunity of meeting that old man, but I did, And of course, because I know that if it's not going to be useful, I will not bring it on. And if it's not going to impact your life and actually help you and in one way, Buzo will ignore it. That you know. And because I know that you will enjoy it, I am here to talk about it. And again, I also know that life has a way of teaching us different lessons, And some of the lessons may be enlightening, and while some may not. But they're all very necessary. So stay with me. Let's run it. I always say that no matter how young, how rich, how strong, how famous you are, one day you're going to grow old. And then when that time comes, the question is, what kind of life did you live? Or what kind of life will you say you live? Yes. So back to what the old man learned. He learned that loneliness is actually one of the greatest diseases anyone can think of. Because the greatest struggle in it is actually not physical, but very, very emotional. Because at that stage, all your friends will be long gone. And to some people that are unfortunate, their children will be too busy for them. And then while you're stuck up somewhere, no matter how beautiful, no matter how useful, no matter how good a staff is, can never, ever replace the warmth of family. That's true. And one of the sad things about growing old is that you realize that the world actually moved on without you, irrespective of the position you once held, irrespective of your, who you are, what you used to have, what you possess. The world doesn't care. If you drop, nature abhors vacuum. Another replaces, and a luta continues. So, you need to build a stronger relationship and establish a stronger bond and a stronger connection. You need to learn how to spend less time chasing money and spend more time with people that matters. Make meaningful relationships. Look at family. Your immediate family that matters to you. Most people do a whole lot of things, go everywhere with the excuse I'm making money for them, It's enough for them that I'm suffering. And you lose the opportunity to bond with your family. You cannot replace it. Money cannot buy it. You see those little things, it cannot be replaced, no matter how much money you give them. That's why you see a lot of people still say, I spend some money, is it not because of them? Is there anything that they lacked? Yes, they may not have lacked in all the things money can buy, but they have lacked those things your presence could have done in their life. So that's what this old man is telling us today. Again, he learns that health is more valuable than wealth. That no matter how successful you are, no matter the multiple properties you own everywhere, and no matter the countries you travel all around the world, once your body betrays you, none of those wealth acquired while neglecting your health will mean anything. None of them will be meaningful again. This is something we all need to know. Once your body refuses to obey you, you can't buy back your health with money. No matter how much that is smoking in your account, no matter how, in all currencies, in all whatever, it cannot buy back your health. It cannot. So please take care of your body, stress less, and live long. Now that you can, learn. That's why I brought it here. The woman also learned that material things lose their meaning eventually, irrespective of what it is. You can have a house filled with, clothing, gold, diamond, silver, furniture, decorations of any kind, collections of any kind, When you enter those houses, you marvel. But what really matters is the memory you make and the people you create those memories with. Because so many people who chose to acquire properties are actually wishing and praying they could turn the hands, of the clock back. Because where they are, those things cannot do anything, cannot speak to them. Because the people that matters were neglected and they were not there. So you need to create moments with loved people and stop collecting objects. Learn now. Learn now so that tomorrow will be wonderful for you. That's why I'm here. He also learned that independence is precious and should be valued and appreciated. Is somebody hearing me? Hello? Hello, hello? Independence is actually very precious and should be valued and appreciated. Yeah. Because being able to do a whole lot of things yourself in your own right, as you want, is a rare privilege. Honestly, because one day you will understand that those independence will be gone. You wake up one morning and you see that you cannot work again. You cannot use bathroom. You cannot do the things you used to do before without assistance. Honestly, then you realize how much you've taken that for granted, my dears. How much you've taken that for granted. And then you will sit and wonder, I used to be me. Is it me? I used to be like this. Me that can use one hand and jump a fence. That was then. What did you do when you could do that? You will now see that life revolves actually. And then at that point, what you need to do is regret for those who didn't live right. But now that you're hearing me, now that you can still move, now that you can think clearly, now that you can still do things yourself, cherish it, adore it, because one day you will lose that independence naturally. And we all pray that we get to old age. And you will see that is one of the greatest gifts of life. So learn now that I'm talking to you and adjust your life so that the things that matters will matter to you. And the things you know that it matters to you now, but eventually it will not matter. You adjust your life and drop those things that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's how we roll. Okay. Yeah, he learned again that true happiness comes from simple things. A lot of us think that, oh, it's what we have, it's how much money you have, it's all this one you have, it's how much the achievement we do, everything. That's not what matters. That's not really what matters. We live our life thinking that, oh, it's going to be about this, all about this. It is not about them. Isn't all the little things that you do every single day of your life. The things you see, the things that, even how you brew your coffee, the people you talk, how you work on money, how you talk with your neighbors, all those little things are what matters. They bring so much joy, but it's just that you haven't paid attention to them. While you're busy looking for the things you think that matter, now I have told you, open your eyes. Start now to look at those little things because they are the true happiness that you can have. Am I talking to somebody? Is somebody hearing me? Am I communicating? Hey, my God. Honestly, let's go because the old man learned a lot and we're borrowing what he learned so that we all will learn. He also learned that forgiveness brings peace. Because a lot of people are carrying a lot of weight of grudges, resentment towards both their children, their spouse, their past friends, their siblings, their colleagues, their present and, previous neighbors, church members. So much bitterness, so much guilt, so much grudges, in the heart of people. And you keep wondering, what's the sense of living? The truth is that people don't actually have to make you happy always. People must do something that will knock you off. People must betray you. This is the life we live. People will do a lot of abnormal things, things that are horrible to you. I'm not telling you that it won't happen. But the bitterness that you carry traps you in. It makes you restless, It takes away the joy you have, and not even your enemies that are suffering it. They have done you bad. They've done you, they've done you dirty. But then what are you doing? You muddled it up in your heart. Now I'm here to let you know. Make a choice today to forgive people not because they deserve it. To forgive people not because they ask. To let go of all those grudges and burden because it's not necessary. You know why? Because of your own good, because of your peace of mind, because of your heart, because of your health. Because of all those things that matters to you. You need to let them go. Because, the people who suffer more are those who don't have closures to things. People who remember that something that happened yesterday, happened 2 days ago, happened. Even when you have treated the matter, even when it's gone, those people still have a way of bringing it back because those are the people, because it's still hurting them. It's still paining them. And when you say let go, they feel, oh, it's easy for you to just let go. So what's the pain? What's the gain in bottling them and thinking it's not easy? If it's not easy for you to let go of a lot of things, then pack them up in your heart. Who suffers? Who suffers? That's exactly what the old man is trying to let us know. Make a choice to forgive people, to let a lot of things go, because not because they deserve it, like I said, because it is actually a load. When you free yourself, when you remove that pain, when you through forgiveness, when you let those things go, you feel lighter and you embrace freedom, and you wonder, oh, life has been like this. I've really caged myself, trapped myself in a mess, and carrying loads that is so unnecessary, and endangering my health and everything that has to do with it. So let's start today to realize that forgiveness doesn't have to come because those people have asked for the forgiveness. That you don't forgive because those people deserve it. And now you don't forgive because you need to go back again and dine and wine with those people. Nah, no, that's not the essence of this. You're forgiving to be free. You're removing the pain from your heart so that you can breathe and live. That doesn't mean that you will be silly not to know that people who try to kill you may eventually try to kill you again. Those who actually have done things to you to close you up will eventually do it again if they have another opportunity. So you forgiving them is not to go back and eat your vomit. No, it's not for you to go back and look for, because some people are never complete except they're in the midst of 1 million persons, and so they don't watch their back at all. That's not the essence of forgiveness we're talking about here. You owe yourself the joy of removing burden and pain from your life by forgiving other people who didn't deserve it and didn't ask for it. Do you understand? So that eventually, when the final chapter of your life comes, you will be able to be happy and look back without regret, because you had no burden. You had nobody who say, oh, if I had known, I would have forgiven this person before the person died. Now it's late. You will have nothing to cry and say it's late about. Do you understand? Now, what else did he learn? He learned that every day is a gift. So please don't take it for granted. Every day you wake up and see the sunshine, embrace it. Rejoice as if it's your last, because you never can tell. Don't waste it. Look around you. People you see today, people you dine and wine with yesterday, people you meet, the next thing again, they're gone. You see somebody on the way today and tomorrow you're seeing a obituary poster and the person is gone. So life is fragile. Life is very fragile. So we need to understand that we have to be very, very, very careful. And it's not about our carefulness, because no matter how strong, no matter how healthy you are, no matter how careful you are as a person, tomorrow is never promised. That's the gospel truth. It's never promised. So you should be careful what you do on every day you live. Every single day you live. The choices you make. They are the determining factors. They are the determinators. They are the things that determine what happens to you. How your tomorrow is going to be and how it's going to end. It's shaped by the little things you do. Every single day of your life. So don't wait until when it's late for you to start living. Don't wait until when it's late for you to pay attention to the people that matters. Don't wait until when it's late for you to start loving things around you and seeing people and appreciating them for who they are. Don't wait until when it's late for you to live a meaningful life. Do you understand? You cannot do without a lot of things. Love without, love without hate, love from your soul. Most people, I heard people say, I can never give love a chance again and all that. You're doing this service to yourself. You have every right to love and be loved. Every right. If you did not get it right the first time, try the second time. You will get it right. There are millions of people that God have created that will give you so much joy and peace. But if you're locked up in one particular pain and one particular, heartbreak, you will never, your eyes will become blind. You will never see that good angel that God has sent in order to wipe your tears and rewrite your story and give you a new slate to actually live and love. And you will experience the kind of love that you never knew you had. You may have think you loved before. If you meet the right person, you'll be shocked at the kind of love that is within you that you can give. Believe me. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. I need you to live. A lot of things are not working for so many people because they are blind to the things that actually matters to them. Don't wait. Don't let go of grudges that doesn't matter. Let go of a lot of things that you don't need. Live. Remember that eventually you're going to grow old. And if you don't create beautiful memories now, when you are old and your children are not there and your friends are not there, you will want to relive the memories. So what are you going to think about? What will be your companion? Because you need to open a page of your childhood. You need to open about your adolescent age. You need to open about your juvenile time. You need to open about, yes, you're working, your service, when you're agile, when you're working, the friends you met, the things that happen, the lesson you learned, all those things, you will smile. Most times you see some old people sitting there smiling. And when you ask, a penny for your thought, they will say, oh, I just remember, is this my friend? Oh, he's late now. We did this, we did this. We did this, we did this now. Those beautiful memories are the reason why people live right. A lot of people are dying today without regret. In fact, they are happy to die. They are happy to go. They will tell you their time is up. They've applied for their visa. And once it comes out, they are going to go. And you will be the one trying to hold them back, but they know they have run their race and they have finished well and they have had beautiful memories and they relived it and they made people around them happy and they received the joy and happiness again and they are happy to actually depart. Don't belong to the category of people who will be gnashing their teeth, who will be regretting, who will be saying, had I known, I would have done this. If I only can change the hands of cloth, I would have done this. I would have done this better. I would have done. You have the opportunity to rewrite that story now. Change, learn. This old man had just few months in that old people's home and he realized that, oh, what if he didn't live right? What would have happened to him? Now, you don't know how your tomorrow is going to be. Forget about it. It's not what you plan that always happens, my dears. Most times you plan A, B happens. You plan B, C happens. That's why there's always an option. Or plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, even to plan F. Honestly. There are people you can sow into, believing that, yes, I did this, I've done this, I know, at my old age they're going to come. They will drop you like garbage. They will disappoint you. They will betray you so hard that you don't have anything to stand on. You will break into pieces. It's not about growing old that matters. Who wants to grow old? Let them with stroke, let them with this, let them with this, let them with this. We want to grow old healthy. We want to grow old strong. And most times, the things we packed up in our hearts, When we think we have what it takes, when we carry those grudges, when we carry those pains, when we refuse to take care of our health, when we refuse to, do the right thing, when we cannot eat right because we're busy chasing money, when we make enemies with all the people that matters in our life, and when it matters, when it gets to the turn where we need to start receiving what we sowed, what are we expecting to receive? There are people you call their siblings, their relations, and all that. Oh, this one, what did he give us? What did he do? And all that. Yeah. A lot of people don't have forgiving spirits. A lot of people don't have forgiving spirits. So it's not only you. So if you think you don't have, and you're saddled with people who don't have, how will your tomorrow be like? Just don't pay attention to things that doesn't matter. I am here today because I want you to start living afresh. From the moment you listen to this podcast, I want you to rechange everything. Draw another timetable concerning your life. Stop chasing things that don't matter. Nothing. You will never live this life with anything. Anything. That 6 feet, they made it so beautiful in a way that there's no space. They only make space for termites. Nothing more. So whatever you have left, a worthy lifestyle to pursue. If you did not embrace your children, if you not stay in their life, if you not watch them grow up, if you not pay attention to things, your sibling, your spouse, and everybody, if you do not show kindness, if you are not that good, because you think you don't have time, stop making excuses. Make memories. Create beautiful memories. So many people are filled with so much bitterness, and you keep wondering, how do they breathe? How do they wake up? Every time, some people carry grudges from 19 world and still relieve it with so much pain and animosity. And you keep worrying, what happens in the life of this person? This person is not living because there's no joy and there's no God, because God brings peace. And if you have a life that knows Him, fear Him, love Him, and give Him your time, peace will embrace you no matter what, because there will be no side of your life that will be filled with so much rancor and bitterness. That's what I have come to tell you. Now you've learned the 7 lessons from the old man. Okay? Now this is not Buzopat talking. The old man has spoken. So now, because we are going to grow old, now have you seen that there's 7 wonderful lessons will guide us, will make our life better, and will teach us something that when we start living like that, our end will be so glorious and will be so beautiful, and we will not depart with regret. We will live and then love and then experience love and be loved back in return. Did you hear me? Did I just talk to you? Did I talk to your neighbor? Did I talk to your friends? Now, I have spoken to you so that you can speak to another person, because this lesson is everlasting. Yes. This is my message for us today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook, Be Inspired with Buzopat, and the Moment of Truth with Buzo. And follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador Buzo. Okay, and so many other places you need to follow me. DM me, Facebook, Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to see where. Yes, a lot of people DM me from there. Honestly, there's so much we need to do together. Let's not say there's no time, because you must create time. If you don't create time for something that matters, time will create you when you have no defense. When there will be nothing you can do about it, time will create you. So create time. Yeah, so that's how we roll. That's how my message for us today. Like I said to you, follow me as well. Follow me, and peace be with all of you. I love you all. Don't forget it. Bye.